This is Morning Motivation for Educators on the Bee Podcast Network. Learn about all the shows at beepodcastnetwork.com. You'll hear from a variety of formal and informal educators who help put this podcast together. If you'd like to contribute your voice to the show, please go to morningmotivationedu.com to apply. My name is Joey Mascio. I was a middle school teacher for 7 years, and now I run Sidekick to Hero, a gamified mindset training program that helps teens with confidence, social skills, and goals. It's available now on desktop at sidekicktohero.com. Today I want to talk about the key to confidence. See, most teens that I work with and most adults, we go about confidence the wrong way. We think that we need to do it right all the time in order to have confidence. In fact, that's what confidence means. It's the ability to be successful at something. So then we get frustrated when we're not, and we start to label it as a lack of confidence. I'm not confident enough. I can't do the thing correctly. We think that we need to be suave or funny or smart, or all the things that we do need to work out, the first time or at least the second time that we try it. But that's not what confidence is. Confidence isn't the ability to do the right things. Confidence is the ability to think the right things about yourself when you don't do the right things. And now, let's be clear here, that's actually self-confidence, but that's actually what everybody says or means when they say they want confidence. What they're actually saying is that they want self-confidence. They want the ability to not do the, quote, right things, to fail, to have flaws, and still be able to think the right things about themselves. Being able to do that would lead you to trying to do the right things more, right? To grow, to pursue growth, which sometimes we stop pursuing when we think the wrong things, when we don't do the right things. And we just say, you know what, I wasn't meant for this. I'm not good enough. I'm not funny enough. I'm not smart enough. Forget this. I wish I was, but I'm just not. But self-confidence allows us to think the right things about ourselves and be able to keep on going. So you don't need to spend time practicing saying the right things. You don't need to spend time working out to get a better body first. You don't need to spend time studying super hard to become smarter. Now, you can do all those things. Sure, growth is always great. I'm all for growth. But you don't need growth to be truly self-confident. The key to self-confidence is accepting your flaws and failures because they don't mean anything about you personally. That's the key to self-confidence. Some people call this being flawsome. Yeah, you know what? I got flaws, but I'm still awesome. I'm flawsome. I love that word. It's a great word. However, most of us, at least if not consciously, subconsciously, actually think that we're not flawsome, but we're flawful. We're awful because of our flaws. And if our flaws weren't there, if our failures weren't there, then we would have room to be confident. But don't choose to be flawful. It's a choice. It really is. Choose to be flawsome. Now, I'm not talking about the fake kind of accepting your flaws and failures where they turn out to actually be a great thing. I'm not talking about that. Books and movies always do this, right? Especially books for teens, right? Yeah, you're dyslexic, but it's actually a sign that you're the son of a Greek god. Right? That was Percy Jackson. Yeah, you have a scar on your face, but that's because you're a wizard and the boy who lived, Harry Potter, right? And yeah, you don't fit in, but that's because you're secretly a superhero from another planet. Literally any Marvel or DC kind of story. That's like failing up. That's, you know what, your flaws are secretly a good thing. Now, if that works for you, keep it, but I don't know about you. My brain rejects that sometimes. No, my flaws, right? My giant head, my pasty white skin, my stutter, all this other, that's not going to help me. So I can't believe that. It's not a desirable thing. So I want you to practice, and with the students you work with, help them practice accepting flaws exactly as they are. To label them, you know what? This flaw is not a desirable thing. It's not secretly working for you, but it's also not secretly working against you. That doesn't need to be happening either. You are allowed to have a flaw that kind of sucks and still be awesome, still be amazing, and still pursue and achieve your goals and dreams, even with those undesirable flaws. It's totally possible, and that is self-confidence. So, the key to self-confidence is the ability to accept your flaws and failures exactly as they are, because they don't mean anything about you personally. They're not going to stop you. They can't. The only thing that will stop you is your thoughts about your flaws and your failures. That's it. And when you have that key to confidence, then you can open any door. You can become anything, because a flaw or a failure isn't a sign of weakness or a lack of confidence. Your flaws and failures are irrelevant to your success. And when you realize that, you can open doors to anything. Thanks for listening, and whatever role you have in education, we have a podcast for you at bpodcastnetwork.com. Who among your friends and colleagues needs to hear this message today? Please share it with them right now.